So I was speaking in a previous video about the alienation and the relationship between alienation and marketing. There's actually a brilliant sociologist, psychologist. He was a member of the hated Frankfurt group. His name was Erich Fromm. And I really suggest you read his books. He was quite popular in the 60s and 70s. And then, when postmodernism hit, he kind of died out in terms of popularity. But one of the things he noticed was in the 60s, a lot of people began to sell Eastern, mysticism and spirituality. And that it became a thing. And for him, he was kind of looking at what was the authentic, teaching that comes from the East, the Buddhist teaching and the Hindu teaching, and what is, people marketing bullshit. And that problem that he spotted, back in the 60s with the influx of translations of the books coming from the Eastern tradition, that is, I don't think he could possibly imagine the reality that we live in now. I mean, if I go through my Facebook feed, the amount of people trying to sell me inspiration and motivation, it's absolutely unbelievable. For whatever reason, my personal kind of orientation, the way that I'm built, no credit to me, it's just what it is. That stuff has just absolutely no effect on me. But the amount of people out there selling to you that if you give me some money, I will help you find motivation. I mean, what a very interesting thing to sell. It's a very important thing. How do I find energy and motivation or dynamo so that I can, live a good life? It's super important. But I didn't think it was something that you could sell to somebody else. Somebody could inspire me. Do you know what I mean? I could be walking down the street or in a class and have a teacher, or it could be my wife or even my kid. And there could be a moment where somebody inspires me. It could be the person working at Trader Joe's. I'm often impressed by the people working at Trader Joe's. Like, wow, you guys are really in here killing it. I find that inspiring. But I didn't think that they would turn around and say, hey, I can sell you some of this inspiration, for a few dollars. And I think it's super problematic for reasons that Erich Fromm kind of noted, because there is the real deal out there. There are people and ways of being that if you engage with, those people or those programs or, those traditions, they will interface with you in such a way that you transform your life for the better. Some of the best of those, by the way, are free. Not all of them, but some of the best of them are free. And much of it is just crappy shit. And the problem is it can work for a second. Anybody can, like a friend of mine is a psychologist and a hypnotherapist. And she says, everything is hypnosis. Like all states are trance states. We're always in some kind of hypnosis. And so because everything is hypnosis, one of the ways we refer to that is placebo effect, it means we can engage in an activity for a short period of time and actually get hypnotized into thinking that we've changed, but we haven't changed at all in the core. But if we look at our ancestors, look at the traditions that we come from, we know on some level what are the ways of being that allow us to fulfill our destiny as, whole human, soulful human beings that are blessings in the world. We know those things. We even know the constellation of activities within our life and the orientation towards those activities that we should have in order to become who we should be. I don't need an advertisement on Facebook to tell me what a meaningful life is, and neither do you. You actually know what it is if you ever decided you wanted to stop and think about it for 10 minutes. So we're in a reality now we have to wade through a lot of crap. And that's just what it is. But I guess the good news is that there's so much crap out there that when you find the real deal, you really appreciate it.